Tom, obviously a World Cup winner, how does that feel?
Best feeling in the world. All us players and staff have worked 5 years for this, and to finally get what we've been working for is, words can't describe how I feel. Hard work wins every single time, and that's just what's happened out there. Probably the best feeling ever in the world.
You must have dreamt about that moment of being the match winner for the side, scoring that winning try.
I've never dreamt about being the match winner. I dreamt about lifting the trophy, but anyone could have scored that last try. It's just happened. The ball were with me, and I put it down. But goal came from hard work, getting up in that side of the field, and yeah, I can't explain how it feels. It's just unreal. It's the best feeling ever.
Can you put into words that feeling when you scored the try, and because the crowd absolutely erupted?
I'm just glad I had players around me. Like, we've been working so hard, and this is the most connected we've ever been as a squad, and just to do it with them is probably the best feeling. Like, I can't describe how good it is. Like, we've all worked hard for each other and together, and just to do it with them boys and the staff that we've got is just I can't put it. It's amazing.
And how big was it winning a World Cup for England on home soil? I think it's been 50 years, and even then it was Great Britain. So
yeah. It's massive. We haven't really thought about that. We've just thought about doing what we do best, and that's play rugby. And I thought we were in our shells a bit in that first half, and then second half we loosened off and we got the points and we scored in the end.
And how impressive was it, or how amazing was it to play in front of a world record crowd? Because you must have, when you started out in the sport, been playing in front of sort of a man and his dog, and now it's sort of a massive spectacle.
We've been playing in sports halls and playing on Facebook Live, and then compared to the BBC, it's ridiculous. So yeah, it's unreal of where the game's come, and the game can only get bigger and better now. So yeah, I just can't wait to see where the sport ends up. And
I know it was brought up during the press conference, but that tweet from Rob Burrow must be sort of a surreal moment for you, having grown up idolising him. I know.
Yeah, it's the best. Seeing him win trophy after trophy for Leeds, and seeing him defy the odds, not just now but also on the field as well. I feel like just trying to play like him and trying to do that is probably the most difficult thing to ever, because he's one of the greats of the game, and to be able to come out here and do this and wear the number 7 on the back, it's special, because Rob Burrow is 1 in a million, not just a player but as a bloke as well. So yeah, couldn't pick a better idol, really, could I?
And do you think your life and your teammates' lives are going to change after this? There's a lot of people watching it tonight.
I don't know. I guess I'll sit down and look next week and see what happens. But I'm not going to change personally. I'm still Tom Halliwell. I'm always going to be Tom Halliwell. So yeah, I'm not going to change.
And how will you guys celebrate tonight?
Drinking a lot of water. Drinking a lot of water and eating salads. That's what we're going to do tonight. Yeah, celebrate well, and we'll cherish every moment we have together, because it's a special team and a special squad.
And have you got the motivation to go again? It's not that far away because of the delay, 3 years in France.
We haven't thought about that, but obviously we'd like to win it again, and we'll celebrate this, and we'll probably go back into training next year and defend our crown.
And how big was it to get the same platform as the men and the women in this tournament for the first time ever?
Yeah, it's life changing. This is what I've dreamt of as a kid, being a rugby league player, and to do it in wheelchair rugby league is massive. It's given me a platform where I can be myself and where I can play with my family and friends that obviously can't play the running game. So it's enabled me to be able to do that, which is very special, and I'm forever in debt to wheelchair rugby league. So everything I do now is for the game.
And do you think sort of the game, not only you guys as personalities, but the game is going to explode now, and that can only be good?
Yeah, the only way is up. The only way is up from here. I think everyone that's seen it has loved it, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to the future of wheelchair rugby league. I think something needs to happen to boost it up, but I think we players have done what we can do, so it's now time for everyone else to get involved and take the sport to the next level.
And just on that, do you feel justified in having been given this platform for the first time, and you've delivered in style with a home World Cup for England and great spectacles as well as a stunning final tonight?
Yeah, we set out a job to win the World Cup and create a legacy for the future generation, and we've done both of them jobs, which I think all the staff and all the players will be very proud, and being part of something so good and historical. Yeah, it's the best feeling in the world, and I can't wait to just let it all sink in, and then we all can realise what we've just done together.
So just finally, do you think sort of the next thing you'll be looking out for is maybe in 10, 15 years' time, the next wheelchair rugby league superstar will say, "Oh, I was there for Tom Halliwell's try in the final, and that's what got me into the sport." And then they'll be in your shoes.
That's the plan. That's what we've all hoped for. We don't see ourselves as heroes. We just see ourselves as wheelchair rugby league players, like just humble blokes that come together as a team. And we're not individuals. We're one collective. We're England, and I think that's probably the biggest picture ever. There's no individual. There's no egos in the squad, and we all stick together, and we all come together for wheelchair rugby league and England.
Tom, I mean, something like that. Talk us through it from your perspective.
I was just trying to keep a lid on myself, really, and our bench. Calmness and composure was the thing that we talked about when we lost to France last November in the two internationals or the test matches that we played, and just had to deliver on that. Had to deliver in front of nearly 5,000 people, Rugby League World Cup for our home country on the line, and we did it.
So how were the nerves then in that last 10, watching from the side?
Oh, I was trying not to be sick, to be honest, I couldn't affect anything. You know, I was doing messages on the radio, they couldn't hear me. And any message that I would have gotten in that last 10 minutes wouldn't have landed with the boys because they're so focused on the job, so I just stopped talking and tried to enjoy it.
And the situation needed a hero. Obviously the skipper stepped up at the end, a word on his performance tonight.
So happy for Tom, said to him at the start of the tournament, there's no doubt in my mind you're the right captain for this team. And it's flown under the radar a little bit because Joe's had a man of the match performance, Jack, Seb, I think maybe Seb a couple of times or Jack a couple of times. But he stepped up. He always saves his best games for the world number one. I'm so proud of him.
And for your family as well, obviously brother on the pitch, dad involved as well. Talk us through what this means for you guys.
There's a thing called core memories, things that just stick in your head forever, and that's one of them. Running on the pitch, embracing my dad and Joe. I don't know where to go from here. As life peaked, what happens next? Yeah, crazy.
And a word on the crowd tonight and the noise in there as well.
Oh, just thank you so much to everyone for coming out, watching on TV, the flags, the noise. You know, English crowds are sometimes a little bit too conservative, aren't they? They don't make enough noise, but right behind us. I just hope anyone who's enjoyed wheelchair rugby league, get down to your local club, support the game. Could be you in the next World Cup, or at least get involved in what is just the best game to play.
And so, yeah, you've touched on it there, but in terms of the legacy in this home tournament and winning it on the home soil, what will this do for the sport in England, do you think?
It's going to go pop for sure. It's going to go pop. Let's get any disabled person who wants to play a sport, get them into wheelchair rugby league. You know, it's not just the elite England level that takes place. You know, it goes right down to participation, where it's just purely about enjoying it and learning new things. Ex Super League players, ex-professional rugby league players, get in a chair. Yeah, you could play for England wheelchair rugby league. You could win a World Cup with us. I think this in 20 years, God knows where it's going to be. It's incredible.